What are we doing today?
Oh, hi. I hardly noticed you. Well, we're at the W project. We're here to take a look at the floors after they've been stained and polyurethaned.
Look great.
Some people don't agree with this, but I put 2 coats on and then we cover the floors for protection. At the end of the project, we'll come in here, we'll do a light screening and then do the final coat after all the painting and trim and everything is installed.
What's screening?
So it's a light screening to take off any particulates that adhere. So if you rub your hand on it now, you can feel a few bumps. So the screening is, then we'll clean and wash the floor, get all that stuff off, and then we'll do a final coat of poly. It'll be like glass. So in the meantime, our doors and trim are being delivered today from Miners Lumber. Should be here soon. We have our crew here protecting the floor, starting in the master suite. They'll work their way through here, then on the 2nd floor. And then we have our trim and door installers from Chris Payne to install the doors starting right after we have the floors protected. I'm looking forward to it. It's my favorite part of the job. Things start to move along. I have the kitchen being installed on Thursday, and then some of the built-ins in the dining room, the bed seats on Friday. That'll be exciting. We'll be taking videos of that as well.
All right, guys, we're back at the W project. Lots of stuff has been happening. Painting. We've got the built-ins and the kitchen cabinets here, half installed, all delivered. Actually, we're sitting here. This is a vanity for the upstairs, and we've got some cabinets. The island's been put in. Got some uppers still to do, along with some tile upstairs, which is great, and the primary suite is starting to get tiled. So lots of really good stuff, starting to do all the finishes. We like to put in the lights in at this point, recess, so that it gives us the painter a little bit more lighting, and then it can show any blemishes that are going to show up down the road when the lights get turned on. Lots of stuff are being brought in, like all of the light fixtures. You know, we've got cabinets and vanities, electrical, we've got our recessed lightings, we got our devices. So it gets a little busy in here. We need to stay organized. That's where Kristen comes in, make sure everything is organized. The interior designer, Stephanie's labeled everything. Organization is key at this point. So everybody knows where everything is so that it can get installed. We've got some of the built-ins in the dining room. You still have to get the glass, and obviously you're not going to bring these in and install them when they have the glass. So the glass is going to go in after the fact. It's a finished look, right? Everything's going to match in with the crown once it's all painted. Got this beautiful window seat. Stephanie is going to be doing a nice custom cushion for that, so it's going to be really beautiful at the end. And of course, you got lots of storage, but obviously this is more for the visual. You know, you're going to have some display pieces in there. So really exciting. All the millwork is here. Every single cabinet is a custom piece. So we've got custom colors, custom designs, and they're all really going to look fitted to the space because they are customized to the space. So we've got a common bath here, 1 of 2 upstairs. Beautiful tile was picked here, grouted, and then we've got the shower. And look at this tile. It's got such a great texture to it. It's got that handmade look. Really, I love what we've done for the shower floor too. This will have a set of doors. We still have the plumber come back and do his finishes. And of course, we've got the vanity, which is downstairs. So we're in common bath number 2, and we've kind of labeled one has a shower and one has a tub. That's how we're differentiating. But very, very similar. We've got the same tile on the walls, and we've got the same tile on the floor, which is always nice because it always connects and it makes it more cohesive. Tiles in full swing here at the W project. We're in the primary suite. We've got the heat down, which is really going to be so nice in the wintertime. And we actually have 2 different heats. We have heat in here in the main part, and we have actually a different thermostat that heats the shower. It's fully customizable, right? This gets pushed in, this wire, and then it gets tiled right over. And obviously we want to make sure that it's uniform heat in all of the walk areas, or in this case, we're in the water closet. We are not, and you can see over where the vanity is, there is no heat here because we're not going to heat underneath the vanity. What we did do though, is we did a little heat underneath the tub so that you can have that little extra warmth when you're taking a bath. So Wilson just left. I want to talk about his tools. There are specialty tools for every trade. This is a big, large format brake and so important to actually be able to do a good job. There is some stuff that we get manufactured because they're going to do a better job in the factory itself. And one thing is the actual copper roof that's going to go above the bay window. And this needs to be installed. It's going to be installed next week. This is, it's all soldered and bent, standing seam copper. Really nice detail. Makes the exterior of the house pop, and then obviously this patina's over time to more of that green look. So that's the wrap. Lots of work's happening. A lot more going to happen next week. So stay tuned as we start to finish up the W project.